about everything they advertise. Spray to make his skin feel better. Spray to make his hair look brighter. Bleach to make his wrinkles whiter. Stylish jeans that fit much tighter. Toothpaste for his cavities. Powder for his doggies and babies. Purple mouthwash for his breath. Deodorant to stop the sweat. He bought each cereal a bakery center. Bought each game very expensive. Then one day he looked and saw a brand new mom, a better
change in, hold up your hand, Sarah. We had one change in the program tonight. Sarah Morris, there's a little hand up there, took the place of Jessica Blum, who could not be here tonight. So we thank Sarah for stepping in so soon. Okay.